This is Soundcheck Videos.
Hi, today on Soundcheck Videos, we're checking out the Harmony Stella Acoustic Guitars. The Harmony Stellas were made from the late 40s to the mid 70s, and they're well known for being a great entry-level guitar. Today we're going to be checking out 4 different models and kind of looking at the difference between them. The first one we got is a 1969 H927. The H927 was made in the USA from 1964 to 1970. And like all the other Stellas, they're 3/4 size guitars, so they're just a little small. They're an all-wood guitar with a birch body and a birch soundboard, and they have a sound all their own, because not too many guitars are actually made of birch. Let's see how it sounds. All of these Stellas here use a ladder bracing, and a lot of people think it was because it was cheaper, but it's really not. It's just because that's the way they made guitars in Europe, and the guitar makers that were making these guitars were from Europe. Let's move on to the H910 model that Harmony called the Classic. The differences between the Harmony Classic and the other Stellas I have here is obviously it's a classical guitar. So it has the wider neck, the slotted tuners, and a little bit deeper body for a little bit more bass and a little more sound. Now this is one of the best sounding of this whole group here, and I don't know if it's just because of that or the nylon strings, but it's a really cool sounding little guitar. So let's see what we got. Great sounding guitar that you can play all the way up and down the neck. The frets have been leveled. The action I would say is medium. That's kind of normal for a classical guitar. These were made from 1959 to 1971, and one of the cool things is that even though it's a smaller guitar, it has a standard 25 1/4 inch scale length. So the scale length from here to here is standard. This particular guitar was made in 1970, and the way you can tell is they have a little stamp on the inside, and it says S-70 made in USA. So the 70 obviously stands for 1970, and all of these have a stamp except for one of them. So I just kind of guess at the age on that one. But that's it for this one. The next Stella we're going to look at is the H6128 model. Now this is the first Stella I ever got, and I loved it so much that I kept buying other ones. Like every time I saw one come up on eBay that was a good price, I snagged it, so that's how I got all these other ones. The H6128s were made from 1972 to 1975. Now this one doesn't have a stamp inside of it, but I know it's one of the earlier models because it has a solid top, it has a screwed in pick guard, and it has a wooden bridge. I have 2 of these models so I can show you the difference between the two. Like I said, this has a solid top and solid back, where this one is a laminate top and a laminate back. Has a glued on pick guard and a plastic bridge. I have a lot of guitars, but I probably play this one the most, mainly because I can just kind of lay it around the house anywhere. I can take it with me anywhere and I don't have to worry about it too much. This is the newer Model 6128, and like I said, it has the laminate top and the plastic bridge and the glued on pick guard. But this is actually the best playing guitar of the bunch. It has really good action. All the frets are lined up perfectly. You can play it all the way down the neck. So there you go, the Harmony Stella Guitar. A great little guitar for not very much money. So I hope you got some info out of this. Thanks for checking out Soundcheck Videos, and you have a wonderful day.